Kylie from Babywearing and You, and today I'm here to answer one of the biggest questions I get asked, whether you should go for the Tula Free-To-Grow or the Tula Explore. So I'm going to go through some of the similarities and some of the differences to help you make that decision. So in terms of the baby carriers themselves, they both can be used from newborns, so from 3.2 kilos all the way up to 20 kilos, which is like way into toddler preschool time. They have the same big structured waist belt. They have the same nice helpful little pocket in the waist belt, and neither of them require an infant insert. So you can adjust the width in 3 places, and that's the same for both of them. And you can adjust the height of the back panel, but that's one of the differences that we'll go through. They also have the same padding on their shoulder straps, and they have the same length of straps as well. So generally those are some of the things that they have the same. Oh, and they're also made out of Tula's amazing designs, and they're both cotton twill. So one of the major differences is adjusting the width is the same, you just clip it in to whatever point, but adjusting the height is a bit different. So in the Explore, you pop this pad out, and it's like a padded, kind of a padded headrest, and it clips in like so. So that's adjusted for a newborn. Whereas your Tula Free-To-Grow, you're going to pull these straps down nice and tight, and that adjusts the height. In the Tula Free-To-Grow, if you can have a look here, you actually get an extra 6 centimeters. So if you do have a smaller baby, this can make a huge difference in terms of fit. So there is a 6 centimeter difference. If you can also see, one of the other things is, because of the way it's adjusted down, there is a lot more space here. So if you have a big-headed baby, or your baby might be a little bit broader, in the Tula Free-To-Grow they're going to have a lot more space than the Tula Explore. So that's one of the main differences. The other differences is in terms of the back panel, the structure and the padding. So because the Tula Explore can do the forward-facing option, which the Tula Free-To-Grow cannot, there is a little bit more structure in the back panel to allow for that optimal positioning while you're forward-facing. So you can see in the Tula Free-To-Grow, there's just padding where their legs go, and then this is all soft and flexible, so it molds to your baby a little bit more. It's hard to see with this pattern, but there is a bigger padding on the Explore, and then there's actually structure, because in order to do the forward-facing option, you're going to move from the top button down to the bottom button, and to do that they need to have some extra joins. So that's one of the differences. I guess the main difference is the fact with the Explore that you can forward face just by adjusting those buttons like we just saw, whereas the Tula Free-To-Grow, it's just front carry, inward facing, and back carry, and the Explore is front carry, inward facing, forward facing on the front, and then also your back carry. So if you do really want the forward facing option, then the Explore is going to be the one that you choose. Also with designs, the Explore is catching up, but there's definitely far more designs in the Free-To-Grow, so that might make the decision for you. And the other thing is the fit for you. Because with the Free-To-Grow, because when you make it short, you can actually see you lose some of the padded shoulder strap. So you can see when I extend it out, you get all of that back. So for some people, that just means the padding isn't going to come as far down your back. So you might find you have a lot more strap, which can kind of through a little bit more. It's not a huge deal, but it is just in terms of fit. So whereas this one's just got the head flap, your shoulder straps themselves don't actually change. So that is another option to consider if it's not just about the forward-facing option. I think they're both great carriers. I do recommend trying them both on with your baby to decide, because if you do want the forward-facing option, obviously the Explorer is going to be your only option. But as well, the other thing to consider is price. So there's about a $40 retail difference, Australian, between the Tula Free-To-Grow and the Explorer. So that can be another thing to consider when you're deciding which one is right for you. But yeah, those are the main differences and the similarities. There is no right or wrong answer. It's just about finding that baby carrier that's going to be perfect for you and your family. If you do have any questions, please let me know. But thanks very much for watching. Bye.